G'day guys, Matt from Australia here. This is my retro video shed where I house all of my 70s and 80s equipment. This shed was built in 1977 and as you can tell from the original flooring and the wallpaper still there. Eventually I just thought I'd shoot some videos for you just to show some of the stuff that I have here. I'm not sure how many of you in America have seen the Australian Powell Presert tapes. They're pretty similar to American. Of course, we never really had the too many of the slipcases. We mostly had clamshells and these and stuff like these. I do have some American stuff up here, mostly re-release stuff from 2000, 2001. But yeah, I'm a horror fanatic. Have been since I was 3 years old when I watched Jaws on television for the first time in 1970. No, actually I think I was 4 when I watched Jaws. I watched a horror movie before that, I think, though. So I watched Jaws when I was 4, when it first came on TV in 77 in Australia, and I've been a horror fanatic ever since. I'm not really too much into the super gross sick stuff, but I really like the creature features. Slashers I don't mind. I'm not a huge fan of them, but basically I just love all types of horror. Haunted house, creature features being my favourite. So this is my horror wall. You may have seen this before. I'll just step back so you can see what I've got here. These are all Australian ones, and we'll start with the Australian media releases. Fade to Black is mint condition. It's a beta. Most of these here are Betamax. This is my Halloween original release, and take a look at that. The original case. It's one thing we love as Australian collectors. We love having the original cases. So that's pretty old, and 32 years old, I'd say that would be. And Video Classics was one of the earliest, I believe the earliest of the video labels here in Australia. And I definitely love the medias. Halloween 2, Halloween 3, the uncut version. Halloween 4 on film pack. 5, I do have 6, but not the producer's cut. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff here. This is the Australian Roadshow home video version of Cujo. Much different cover art than the American. The American one I actually prefer. I've got some more medias down here. I've got Assault on Precinct 13, not really a horror film. But here's some other ones. Home Sweet Home and I Drink Your Blood on media. VHS. Demonoid. Haven't watched that one yet. As far as animal movies go, creature features, this is the Australian Roadshow home video release of Deadly Eyes, known as just called Rats. Razorback, the Australian classic. And here is my Evil Dead Filmways Video Classics release. It says VHS on the cover, but it's actually beta, and it's pretty much in pretty mint nick, really. There's the original inserts, and beta PAL. Those labels are in tip-top shape for a tape that is probably, you're looking at least 30 years old, if not more. I can't even remember when Evil Dead came out. It might have been, it was early 80s, I'm pretty sure. Children of the Corn. What other stuff have I got here? Wheels of Terror. Demons, of course, 1 and 2. Got the Howling 2. We've got Trilogy of Terror 1 and 2 here. In my shed. This is the Australian release of 2. I've got 1 on an American VHS. Night of the Living Dead original from 1969, I believe, in colour. Devil's Beast with Donald Pleasance, Rottweiler. I also have got The Pack, Grizzly, Zoltan, Hound of Dracula on beta, which is a Thorn EMI. Return of the Living Dead by Canon. I've also got the widescreen version of that, and I've got the second one, both versions, on DVD and VHS. Here's a couple of Star videos that you may not know of. This one is rare as rockin' horse shit. The House That Wouldn't Die. It's a TV movie from 1970. Star Video had some interesting releases back in the day here in Australia, and although not the nicest colour labels, they I love this one. Very rare. And of course I've got Dunwich Horror. I've got that on American VHS. Got Corpse Grinders on Star as well. Reanimator, of course. Who couldn't have that? Chopping Mall, The Evil. I love that film. The Forest. I finally found this last year. If I can dig it out without dropping all the others to the ground. Excuse me for a second. There it is. The Final Terror. Not The Forest, sorry. The Final Terror. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. I really love the cover art on this one. This is a... oh, what is it? It's a Vestron with Daryl Hannah. I haven't seen The Forest, but I keep getting that mixed up with this one for some reason. I don't know why. So there we go. I've got a pile of Vestrons. Not too many horrors on Vestron. Now I've got Critters 1, 2 and 3 as well. Now obviously in America they released a lot more horror stuff on tape than we ever got. But we have some things that you guys don't have. Get in there. The Stuff, Dawn of the Dead, the long version, the Hidden. Got 2 copies of that. Let's get down here. We've got Night of the Creeps, Monster Squad. I've got 2 of that. I Was a Teenage Vampire. My Sleepaway Camp on K-Tel, which is a good label back in the day. Let's have a look at that for a sec. Wish I had 3 hands, not just 2. There we go. Filmways K-Tel. Righto. Video Classics were one of the earliest ones. And we've got stuff like a very faded Redeemer, Son of Satan, Bloody Birthday, Mutant, which I have on Laserdisc as well, Maniac, Incubus on beta. I like this film too. So we've got the inside, original case. We've got Flash Gordon here, Buffalo Bill, Orca, Mandingo, which I think I have as well. Or do I have Drum and not Mandingo? Again, original. Good label. Good condition. Original case with the Video Classics logo on it. But yeah, I'll just give you a quick look around again. I also have video games from the 70s, 80s and 90s. My television, which ran from 83 until last year, and it's finally decided to shit itself for now. Super Nintendo. I've had that since about 2011. I did have one in 93, but I got rid of it, which was a massive mistake. Mega Drive's down here. But let's not worry about that right now. I do have remote control, of course. Who can forget remote control? Got some CEDs, a few more in the other drawer there. Here's my Friday the 13th stuff. American and Australian. One Dark Night on Showcase. This movie scared the hell out of me when I was about 10 years old. Showcase video. I've got a copy of Devouring Waves, which I think is called Monster Shark in the States, and it was released in a big box by Vidmark, and I really want to get that one because I like this film. As you can obviously see here with the poster I just picked up, I love Wolfen. Great film. Got the widescreen British VHS, the original Australian release, and I've also got the Keep over there as well. Oh, a bit later horror, The Ambulance. I'm also a massive nut when it comes to the movie The Car. I've got that Australian debut. I also have the 1977 advertisement from the December 1977 issue of Modern Motor magazine, which is around here somewhere. Buried, I would say. It was around here somewhere. Hang on a minute, what have we got over here? No, not there. Anyway, I'll do some more video for you very shortly, but this is just an intro. I keep my Commodore 128D West German model wrapped up, keep the dust out of the keyboard. I've got to do that with the other one over here, my 64 as well, and my master system. I've got 5 Pioneer Laserdisc players, the best one being my CLD 2950 and the American, where are you, CLD D750, which I got for free. Here's my Laserdiscs and my Return of the Living Dead Australian poster and the original VHS. Anyway, I'll have more to show you very shortly.